Hi, my name is Jared, and I'm with SureTones Entertainment located here in Indianapolis, Indiana. I wanted to make a quick video to show you guys how I have streamlined our lighting system to make it a little bit easier, a little bit quicker, a little bit more visually more appealing for smaller events. Here in Indianapolis, we don't necessarily have a lot of large-scale events. At least that's not what SureTones does. We don't do 5, 6, 7, 800 guest count type events. We have done those. We have no problem doing those, but I would say 90% of everything that we do is right in the range of 100 to 300, somewhere in that range. Our core lighting that is included with all of our different packages is pretty much what we're going to talk about tonight. Expanding from there and adding effect lights and so on and so forth is definitely options that you can do, but this video is actually more for the other professionals that might be interested in how we've adapted our speaker system with our lighting system to eliminate the need for a T-bar and eliminate the need for extra equipment coming in and going out, so on and so forth. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to go through all the different pieces that I've used to kind of incorporate this whole process. I'm going to show you how it all looks set up, and then I'll show you a quick demonstration as well. So if you have any questions, by all means, send me an email. I'll be happy to help you out as much as possible. My email is info, I-N-F-O, at SureTonesEntertainment.com. Have fun. Okay, going through the different pieces that we've got. First up, we've got these little foam pads. You guys have probably seen these. These are available like at furniture stores. Everything that I got, by the way, I got at Lowe's. These are like a dark brown, almost to a black type of a color foam pad. What I did with those was I put those on the very bottom of the ADJ Mega Par Pro LED lights to basically put a spacer, so that way when the lights were sitting on top of the speaker, they weren't getting scratched up, nothing really bad was happening to them. You'll be able to see exactly what I did with those here in just a minute. Second, we've got some plastic washers right here. Very simple plastic washers. I wanted to put that in between the actual bolt that goes into the speaker and the top part of the mounting bracket for the light, just so that there wasn't a lot of scratching going on the stand. It's not a major thing. This is not something that you have to do by any means. It's just something that I wanted to do to kind of keep it looking pretty decent. The actual bolt that I'm using is a very simple 3/8 16 not stainless steel. You can go stainless steel if you want to, but just a real simple bolt with a hex head. If you can figure out or get a different bolt that you would like to use, by all means. This just seemed the most convenient. I'm going to be able to throw a wrench or a small socket set in my toolkit that I take on every single gig. My toolkit has, you know, emergency cables, so on and so forth, batteries, so on and so forth, that I can use to, you know, clamp that down onto the speaker. Of course, the light. ADJ Mega Par Profile LED light. Down here at the bottom is your hole. See if I can get a decent shot on here so you can see it. That you're going to go through. There's only one, and this light actually doesn't have those pads on it yet. You'll be able to see it when we do the demo. But that's the light, and then we have a controller, so I can do this wirelessly, set it up to run however I want it to run, either master slave or run a cable for DMX. So we'll go take a look now at how it is set up on the actual speaker. Alright, we have a QSC K10 set up here. Pardon the cables. I actually take a lot of time and effort with my cables when I set it up for an event, but since this is just set up in my office here, I'm not too worried about making the cables look super pretty. So how I have this set up as of right now, the power is actually going to this first light, this first ADJ Mega Par Profile. This is the actual power. It's going to come out, go into the second light, out, down, and into the QSC K10. What that allows me to do is just have one source of power coming to this entire system. Just one source of power. And it's going to be plenty of power. These lights do not pull much of anything. And then the QSC K10, you know, I don't know the exact specs on it. I'm sure Ed probably does, but I do not. I've never had any issues with it, so there's no need for me to look it up for this video. These are also connected via DMX. I have a DMX controller built into my board, so the theory is I'm going to have two of these on either one of the speakers, and then this master is actually going to be getting its feed from my board, so that way it's being totally controlled from my board. I won't have to worry about it. If for whatever reason I wasn't using my board, I do have like a micro rig that I'll take out sometimes, and I can make a video and show you what that looks like as well. But these can run independently. They're not reliant on those controls by any means. That's how I'm going to run them today, actually, to show you the demonstration of how it looks without being controlled by a DMX controller. A front view to kind of give you guys an idea of what it looks like. That pretty much is what it looks like. Now again, forgive the cabling. I'm a stickler for cabling, so all these cables everywhere is driving me crazy. But you guys get an idea of what it looks like on top of the speaker, and then having the directional. Now, getting a little closer here for how the actual bolts are attached. The bolt just goes through right into the fly holder there, and then let me move that out of the way. It might be a little bit easier. You can see the 4 foam pads that I installed. I put 4 on both of these simply because I didn't want to be restricted to one has to be on the left and one has to be on the right. Putting 4 all the way across gives me the flexibility to basically turn them. If I want you know, the left light to face completely left and the right light to face completely right, I have that ability. I have that flexibility to move them left or right. And I'm standing about, I'd say, 5 feet away from the speaker. You can see the foam pads, but you have to be looking right at them. And personally, I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that big of an eyesore to be worried about. So that is what it looks like from the front. One last thing, just to show you kind of how I'm running my sound right now. I'm just going into the RCA. The RCA's input of the K10, going into an iPod that's mounted straight to the QSC K10. This is just held up by Velcro, industrial strength Velcro. I use this as a standalone system, so I can play music independently in a separate room for a cocktail hour, so on and so forth. So let's go ahead and turn off some of these lights. We'll get this stuff powered on and let you guys take a look to see how it looks. So there you go. That is what it looks like. Of course, you know, these are activated by sound, so music stops, so does the lights. If you have any questions, like I said before, feel free to shoot me a message or shoot me an email, and I'll be happy to help you guys out as much as I can. Good luck, have fun, and enjoy.